Good evening, everyone. So yes, unfortunately we couldn't do the Muppet movie tonight, so we'll do another Muppet type of movie, Exit Wounds, with Steven Seagal's last starring role in a motion picture released in the theaters. Machete was the other one, but he was only the cameo bad guy in that, so I got the VHS tape, Seagal and DMX, because apparently DMX is a rapper, which is news to me. But he did, was it Romeo is Dead? No? Which is the Jet Li film he did before this by the same director. So I've got my backup DVD, but I will engage the film on the VHS device. There it goes. Hopefully just me and it won't set off the copyrights. So if I do disappear, that is why. Let's have a look. So Mike, the fifth Beatle, unfortunately, is not a fan of democracy. He voted for the video games, but majority rules. Even though this, I guess, is more of a dictatorship, I could have done it. But I needed... Oh, I got to play my version. So then we get the politician speaking about gun violence in a gun violent film. So there he is, the man himself. The fifth Beatle, not a rap fan, not at all. Apart from Vanilla Ice, of course, the one true rapper. But yeah, apparently there's a few rappers in this that I didn't know about. But yeah, they were trying to make DMX a thing, and he is gangster Latrell Walker. But of course, spoilers, he's an undercover agent. Now there's Seagal doing his famous walk, scoping out the cops, and he's so good, he knows that this cop is dodgy because he's got an earring in the wrong ear or whatever it is. He's got a hoop earring. So there's a flag for him. But this is Seagal's comeback after 3 years off. Because what did we watch last that we was in? This is 2001. He had slimmed down. He was fit. He was up for a big comeback. And this film was not it. Even though it is a good film. It was a $50 million budget. I think it made about 80 something back. But like the cover says, it's from Joel Silver, producer of The Matrix. And there is some wire work in this, which is very dodgy. But we got Bill Duke. Now, if someone can tell me what the other 3 films Bill Duke starred in for Joel Silver, well, I say this came out on March 16th, 2001 in America, and April 27th, 2001 in the UK, which is when I saw it in the cinema. Now, this is one of those Steven Seagal films where he doesn't have a background in the CIA, and then someone spouts off how wonderful he is. So here we go. This is actually, I think most of this was filmed in Ontario, Canada. So this bridge sequence, they filmed it when the bridge was closed and being repaired, and everyone was fine. And then 6 months later, they came back to do reshoots. I think they shot a lot of it because it wasn't quick enough. So then that upset a lot of people because they shot it again. But yeah, this is the vice president being very easily taken out. And even though he's told not to interfere, yeah, he pulls up, shoots the guy, and then takes off. And the Secret Service are powerless to do anything. Only one man can save them. Oh, and these lousy HD versions where you can see the dummies in the car just as the cars are blowing up. No cops on the bridge, so we can't tell who's who. So. So apparently you can be able to tell which scenes are which, because the first scene shot were in spring, and the last scene shot are in autumn. So it goes from trees with green to trees of brown. But apparently DMX did not like working with Steven Seagal, which is a common theme here. And even though he did appear in one of his films later on, but they didn't have a scene together. Hey, there's Jeff. Jeff was just live doing a Django, as I say, Unchained, but not Django, the first film, the Western. Watch party on his channel, so well done. And yeah, just popping in before leaving for work. Okay. Yeah. And if anyone knows about how many Seagal films, it's Jeff, as he's got the collection. So this is the last great one. Yeah. He's actually making an effort in this one. There seems to be an unlimited supply of bad guys in this. There's Jay Harang. Good evening, Jay. How are you, sir? Yeah, the best bit of acting is Seagal when his truck blows up there. And his pissed off look of, my very expensive... Poor VHS Mikey had to drop out doing the Muppet movie, so I watched this the other night, so I thought I'd watch it online, as it's Seagal's September is almost over, apart from tomorrow night we have Under Siege. I got that. Oh, the model's about to blow up. Does look like a good explosion over it, even if it is a model. There's the man himself, Rob, who is doing, we're doing a midnight show. If you're in the UK, checking out some trilogies on VHS tape. And then, here we go, Seagal is chucking the vice president off a bridge to save his life. Throws him into the water, but he can't swim. Let's start H again. Even the Dutchman can say H better than I can. So here we go. Now all the real police turn up. Just because he's got a badge around his neck does not make him a policeman. He's one of those grammar people as well, I suspect. It's old Jay. And then, I'm trying to think of that guy's name is. So you got Bill Duke, Tom Arnold, Bruce McGill, Eva Mendes is in this, even though it's a very small part, and apparently she's dubbed, which was news to her until she got to the premiere. They dubbed her because they thought she didn't sound intelligent enough. And then she said, I don't sound intelligent enough in a Steven Seagal film. Spoilers, he's the bad guy. Good old Bruce McGill. He's in Time Cop. He's in so many films. I can't think of it. No, it wasn't funny. They taught English properly in the Netherlands. They probably are, actually. Clean air, clean water, good education, good health benefits. So there's the great Bill Duke. Also a director. Didn't he do Sister Act 2? It's probably because we're very close to the UK. Just a small bit of ocean that separates us. Yeah, it's only a ferry ride to the land of tulips. So, rogue cop gets chewed out by the police chief. Although this is the second person. And now he's transferred to the... I think this is supposed to be Detroit. Even though it goes to a shithole. Police force, it still just looks as nice as this one. It is. There we go. Yeah, 15th. That shithole. Yeah. So it's not like the Detroit police in RoboCop. But luckily, Seagal has all his training of being a sheriff's deputy for 20 years that no one knew about. Even the sheriffs he was deputizing for. Then we get his lovely boss. Because he doesn't know it's a woman. And apparently she's in Law and Order. Or was after this. Or during this, after this. And apparently, spoilers, she dies in this and in that in a car crash. But this one's a bit more violent. Oh. Greetings, Professor. Nice to see you. Ah, effect. Oh, the man is hilarious. Hopefully he brings all his witticisms to Out for Justice on Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yeah. Tuesday at 7:30. The man that has a mansion won't pay £3 for a badge. There we go, everyone. Jay Harang. Sheriff Seagal. I bet he wishes, although I don't know what the equivalent in Russia is. I maintain Steven Seagal Lawman is absolute pure comedy gold. Just unintentional comedy. Yeah, the episodes I saw when it came out, that's why I stopped watching it. It's just painful to watch. It's like whatever that Larry guy does. That sort of comedy. DMX is the saving grace of this movie. He is very good. Who's he with? He's with Anthony Anderson. I'm not 100% sure, Professor. I just will follow the instructions that YouTube sent me. You get perks if you join me as a membership. Oh, there we go. So the comedy anger management with Tom Arnold. Is there? It's up here. Be a member. Support my Christmas fund. I mean, support the channel. Support my channel. Thank you, Jay. Look at that. I'm screenshotting that so you can't take it back. Unless you've been hacked. So there is a lot of attempts at comedy in this film. That's why Tom Arnold's here. Anthony Anderson's in this. And this is, Seagal's film without the ponytail. He's losing all his looks. So look, where is he? Still making films, allegedly. Yeah. So where are we at to? 2001, Exit Wounds. Yeah, so The Patriot was 98. This was 2001. So The Patriot was the first one that went straight to video, which probably upset him. So he came back hard. Oh, yeah. Ricky and Jeff for Tuesday night. Out for Justice. What perks do you get? I don't know. I made it up as I go. He didn't say represented value for money. Oh, this is one of those hate watch parties, isn't it? Alexis, the videos and membership shared when I remember. Not worth. It's not. Well, it's a mugs game. Well, you do get the ability to choose what the modern audience reacts to when I allow it. When I don't get my own ideas that I want to do. So currently, what was it? Fletch or Revenge of the Pink Panther? Let's see, yeah. Now he's kicking a stool around. For some reason, they got these small desks that the big joke is he can't get out of, but this is when he was thin. He does have some good lines in this, though. What did he say? I don't have rage. I'm a happy guy. You see this face? This is a happy face. You all would be lucky to be as happy as I am. And then he turns up and there's punks stealing his car. And then he says, what am I, a shit magnet? And then we're about to get the best wire work in any film since The Matrix. Or after The Matrix. Those videos will work with any film. That's like, that's the genius of my system. I can pick any film. See, Revenge of the Pink Panther is a classic for yellow face. Not that Fletch doesn't have blackface in it, so I win either way. So there you go. The comedy stylings of So there's a story of who's this guy's name? Tom Arnold. Oh, here we go. So I'll say the story because he's throwing people through a car window, kicking him in the nuts. Apparently, he had a thing where when he worked with stuntmen, he used to surprise them by kicking them in the nuts to see if they were wearing a cup. That's another reason he's not very popular. Some stuntmen, he's always known for not pulling his punches and sending them to the hospital for real. Oh, that guy just got hit with a baseball bat. But here we go. He does this wire work move in a minute. Yeah. Where he dodges the bullet. It's too good. Dodges a bullet. Jumps onto his hand, breakdance style. Kicks the guy while he's on his side. And then jumps back up without any effort. Can one of the perks be not have another watch party? The stress of the wild animals coming to maul you was way too much. Well, I did say there was foxes and rabbits, and squirrels and hedgehogs in my garden. And then we do know anything. Any animal on drugs is very dangerous. But I will put that perk in there. No more pool parties. The strip poker got postponed, but it'd be this level anyway, so just see this much. Here's DMX. Now, it says county jail up there, but it's spelt with a V, and people think that's wrong, but it's just the way the Roman version of it for some reason because of its heritage. I see what you're saying, Professor Macabre. Halloween film watch party in the pool this October. Okay, I see where you're going. LED lights lighting me up. See this face? This is a happy face. You see, I actually do like the line by Seagal. Generally one of the more funnier deliveries by Sifu. See, the guy's got talent. Don't laugh at Professor. He's the wildest animal in Western Supermare if you don't count the skag heads. How dare you, sir? It's methadone heads we have here. They're sent to here because Bristol don't want them. So they get their treatments here. So yeah, 3 writers on this, allegedly. Directed by Andrzej Bartowak. So he did Romeo Must Die with the year before this. He was the cinematographer on Speed. He did direct Doom in 2005, though. And let's see, director of photography on U.S. Marshals, Devil's Advocate, Lethal Weapon 4, Dante's Peak, 13 Days, Jade, Species. See? I have to get in touch with this guy. What's he directed, though? Music video for Shy Talk. Then it was Romeo Must Die. Then it was this Cradle to the Grave. So that's another Jet Li. Is that DMX as well? Yeah, then Doom. Oh, he did Street Fighter, The Legend of Chun-Li. Maybe not, though. All right, you take care there, Jeff. Don't forget to take old Wiley with you. Or Halloween Pool Party Fan Footage Edition. That might be easier for me, actually. Just sit in the house in the warm. It's not. Because when they show Halloween in America, it's always nice and dry, but We don't get that in the UK. It's been raining for a week. It's like 50-50 if it'll rain on Halloween night. Though I'm tempted to do a outdoor broadcast on Halloween night. What did I do? I was at that graveyard last year, so doing a live broadcast. That's all this internet. So where are we? DMX. So he's posing as a gangster, and then we've got the black guy who's a car salesman trying to be gangster. And we've got Andy Anderson making all these jokes. So take care, Jeff. What mask? By saying, does Skeletor have a mask? Yes, Professor. We'll send you our rain. I bet you'd love it. If it's raining, it's raining. Oh, shit, yeah, that's the point. I will have to wait. I have. Was it last year I had to run indoors with the equipment because it started raining? Oh dear. Yeah, so poor DMX didn't have a nice word to say about Steven Seagal, which seems to be a familiar theme. Even Sven, there was someone asking him a question on Instagram the other night, Sven Thorson, who was in On Deadly Ground with Seagal, and he said, I had a lovely time working with Michael Caine, but I have nothing to say about Steven Seagal. So look at this. No test drives of a Lamborghini. Absolutely shocking. So which would you rather have, a Porsche, a Lamborghini, or a Rolls Royce? Oh, DMX described him as a dickhead, but would work with him again. Well, work in a film with him in 2019, but not. Oh, there you go. He's just put a bag full of cash. I'm not sure how that works, but summer days are murder in my particular getup. But wintertime actually goes in my favor because I'm nice and toasty. You'd think the professor would spend his summers in hell, winters in hell. So Anthony Anderson said that his main purpose in the film was to make DMX look good. So yes, Steven Seagal's last film to get a wide theatrical release, unless you count Machete, in 2010, which he has a supporting role. This was the biggest Steven Seagal opening in box office. So it must have been, it wasn't a blockbuster hit, but it made its profit. And it must have been big on rentals, but I don't know why. Maybe it's because of Steven Seagal that it didn't help his career. It's funny. Steven Seagal hurt his knee during the car jump scene later on, but kept shooting the movie like a pro. So yeah, filmed in Toronto. Apparently, Michael J. White, who's in this later on, and Steven Seagal first worked on a Japanese soup commercial in 1993. And apparently, the opening shot on the opening sequence on the bridge was left over from a rejected fourth script for Lethal Weapon. So Joel Silver liked the sequence to put it in this. So its initial budget was 25 million, but overshooting reshoots, it blew up to 33 million. The success of this movie helped finance all of Seagal's body and voice doubles. As producer, that is probably true. 5-0. Hang on, there's a joke there. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, see, Seagal roughs him up here. Quit treating me like I'm Tupac. See, I know who Tupac is, sort of. And then here we go, there's Eva Mendes. Now, I never noticed she was dubbed. So it's obviously done very well. But I can't remember if she's part of the police or if she's part of the undercover drugs cover, whatever that means. So, the director, Isaiah Washington, DMX, and Anthony Anderson worked with Romeo Must Die the year before this. Does anyone actually like Steven Seagal? They like his films. It's one of those separate the artist from the artist. So this is so Above the Law, or Nico, Hard to Kill, and Marked for Death all had police corruption. And so does this. If someone's coming at you with a shield, then why would you shoot the shield and not just... Because in an interview with Art of Action, Seagal claims he broke his leg when he was dropped from wires, but I had 2 bags of beers last week. He didn't share them out. Oh, DMX is jumping through a window, or a white stuntman in blackface is. Police corruption unheard of. Yeah, what fucking fiction this is. And turns out, hang on, it's cops doing cops. So this guy's undercover cop. DMX is an undercover cop, but this undercover cop is the corrupt undercover cop. And apparently this book is based on a novel by ex-cop turned novelist John Westerman. And then we get the busted down to traffic cop scene, just like in Joel Silver's Lethal Weapon, what, 3 is it? Next time you see a cop blow a whistle, pay attention. Blow this. I think that was the director then. Getting out of the car. Oh, and there's a smash. That turns into a fight. So yeah, it says, following the success of Exit Wounds, Seagal developed the story and worked on the script titled Yakuza, with screenwriter Alan B. DeMelroy, which was going to be made into a film around 2002-2003. The script was about an ex-FBI special agent who retired after suffering an injury when a hostage situation went wrong. And he is called by his friend to help him save his daughter, who was kidnapped by the vicious Yakuza gang, who are taking and turning the girls they kidnap into sex slaves. So the main character has to go back to Japan, where he grew up, and help his old friends go and save the girl and destroy the Yakuza gang. But this project ended up getting cancelled. So yeah, apparently Steven Seagal lost nearly 2 stone to appear in this film, because what was it? The last film was Under Siege 2. He's wearing a girdle, and then I don't think he takes his top off in this one, because we got this scene here with this people playing with a taser on each other, and then Seagal gets it on full blast and takes it, because of course he does. Just trying to quit. Little pain. So here we go. No idea how these tasers work, but they boost this one to full blast. 25. Wink. 50,000 volts. Just a tickle to. It's like licking a 9-volt battery. Yeah, and then he turns it around on him. 25, my ass. The old kick in the leg. All right, you take care. Good night, Joe. Seagal was never ripped, I don't think. I think, what's it? In Nico, I think it isn't often he gets his top off. But Nico, I think he was very slim in that. Success made him big. And here's Michael J. White. Who was he doing? He did Spawn before this, didn't he? So either Seagal's quite tall or Michael J. White is not. So then we get the naive partner who does get shot in the film, but he does survive. Don't believe everything guy wrote. You really beat up a suspect unconscious with a dead cat. No, cat wasn't dead. What's more of an impression of Clint Eastwood than him? So let's have a look. On the soundtrack to this, we have Ja Rule, Fun Loving Criminals, DMX, James Brown, Chicago, Drag On, Caviar, Black Child, The Black Brothers, Trick Daddy, Moby, DMX, Brian Eno, Sincere, Ideal, bloody hell, DMX, Outsiders for Life, Nas, 3, 6 Mafia, bloody hell, still going. Big Stan featuring DMX, Memphis Bleak, The Locks. So, I haven't seen Seagal's name yet. I haven't heard any blues music either. Mac 10, Player, Lady Luck, and Young Berg. Yeah. No bluegrass. Now, every scene in this film, he turned up at a crime. So you got these, for some reason, these kids gaffer taped. Like, clear in the room. I'm one of the good guys. Come on. Yeah. Who's she going to believe? And then there's a shootout. The guy that looks like he's wearing a Howard the Duck mask. A lot of blinking going on from someone as professional as Seagal. Though at least he is in 90% of this film. Oh, here comes SWAT. He's got his badge ready, as always. Mobile headquarters. I've just lost my other one. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Tomorrow night is biggest film, Under Siege, with Rob Vintage Video, isn't it? I do believe. Oh. So yeah, they do make a bit of a joke here because it says, "Can you?" They're looking at the security cam footage, and it says, "Zoom in on that, freeze on that guy." Yeah, so you got a paused security cam and then zoom in right there. What do you think this is? Monday Night Football? Best I can do is 50%, which that doesn't give any details, but it does show them the watch. There you go. And yeah, so Oren Boyd, this Seagal's name, is a Detroit cop that doesn't follow the rules. One of the rules is being in Detroit. I don't think. So filmed in Calgary, Toronto, Hamilton. Yeah. Nowhere near Detroit, any of these scenes. It's probably why they find it hard to find a shithole in Canada. So it made 80 million in the gross worldwide cinema release. And there's the female captain going into the men's locker room. I was driving by, I heard the call. Of course he was. I don't tolerate lone wolf behavior. Well, he wants to get a whistle patrol. I don't think what it said about the 3 other films Bill Duke has been in, produced by Joel Silver. I think there are no reviews for this film, or barely any on YouTube. It's a lot of clips, a lot of music from the film, but no reviews, apart from a few comedy ones. So yes, Tom Arnold, that's not the story I was going to earlier, claimed that because apparently Steven Seagal was a big fan of Roseanne, the comedy TV show. And of course, at the time, in the early 90s, Roseanne was married to Tom Arnold. Apparently, Steven Seagal appeared on on an episode, and he even bought the box set of the TV show after it finished and came out, and had it signed by Roseanne herself. But he moved around a bit and then lost the box set. So he was also always hassling Tom Arnold in this to get it signed by his ex-wife after they left on bad terms. I don't think it happened. So yeah, he was in one episode in 1996 as himself. So that was in between Glimmer Man and Fire Down Below. So Half Past Dead was the year after this, but then he was in something called Ticker as a character called Frank Glass, but credited as Steven Slowhand Seagal. There we go. I always get Tom Holland and John Goodman mixed up. Is that because technically they were both Roseanne's husband? Yeah, you can see. You can definitely see the difference after the Patreon. The look of Seagal, how much weight he's lost. So there's the Humvee, which were very popular at this time. Because, yeah, even Arnie was always having one, and then it was a very big status symbol in the 90s. Oh, hang on. There's tits now. So you've got women in glass cages. Now the lighting's bad enough. You can't see it. Painting each other up with paint. Wearing nothing but thongs. But this one might be a problem. Hang on. Because Anthony Anderson asks, gets her to paint her titties green and then smush them on the window. There we go. And then we got the big security guard that's going to be in a fight later with Seagal. It's New Zealand or Samoan, I think. The thing about these police and all these action films is they never seem to sleep. He does the day shift and the night shift. Because crime doesn't sleep, I guess. Every time I watch this, I can never remember if Anthony Anderson's in on it. Because they're running this club. It's got eels in an aquarium for some bloody reason. They always have a money counter. Which is probably not much use these days when everyone's got pays by card. I can't hear him. Let's see what the music was. What's up, dog? Where would I be without you, dog? Who wrote this? I think it was 3 white men. All by your motherfucking self. Now get my drink, bitch. Oh, I can't say that. Steven Seagal probably good. I said I want to see asses shaking. Damn. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. What? Uh-oh. Seagal's in the club. For some reason he's towering over everyone. Going full lawman by beating up an unarmed black man. Oh, then you. Oh, someone's actually. Oh, here comes some shit wire work. But the guy's gonna. So yeah, I'm a bit ahead on that. See, karate chops in the neck does nothing. The guy lifts him up, but then the very helpful wires lift Seagal over and flip him down land on the floor, so he can beat up this much bigger guys. He's even trying the famous, double hand, press it down, but these guys are a bit more built than these average guys. Oh, we've got some chains now. And so the guy just lets him hit him with the chains. Oh, hit him in the throat and uppercuts him, and then while the guy's lifted off the floor, punches him flying. Here we go, watch. Well, you can see it very well. There you go. Throat, uppercut. So fast you can punch him in the guts and send him flying. Is that good? Seagal is 6'3". I'll explain. Is he really? I know he looked lanky in some of his films, but not many people he's normally towering over. Because how tall do you think DMX is? Let me see. What's it say about? It does say 6'3". Born in April 10th, 1952. He does have a wife for the last 14 years. Says he's got one child. Thought he had more children than that. Alternative names: Reserve Deputy Chief Steven Seagal, Stephen Slowhand Seagal, Steve Seagal, Steve F. Seagal. What's the F stand for? Frederick. But he can't talk about his past. DMX is about 5'10". Are you Googling it or just know it? Hey, there he is. Heroic Brothers. Heroic Waffles, right. Long time. Hope you're good. I'm good. Hope you're doing okay. Nice. That damn logo. I see that and I think, oh, waffles. Nice to see you. Sit down before you fall down. What the hell's Isaiah Washington, man? I can't. Bugging me. How do you spell it? Whitlock, Washington. Nope, I thought it. There's two of them. They're the same name, but it's spelled differently. So this is DMX's brother who's in prison. Hanging in there. You take care, Sal. Yeah, see, Seagal was underrated at the time. He did he did do a lot of good stuff. And then this was the last of it. Although, what's that saying? Damn. So Isaiah Washington was in Ghost Ship. He's been in Grey's Anatomy, Ghost Ship, Romeo Must Die, oh dear, Hollywood Homicide. It must be Ghost Ship I know him from. Unless he's in something else. Wild Things 2. Welcome to Collinwood. That's a good film. Oh, True Crime with Clint. Out of Sight with George Clooney. I think it's Out of Sight, I remember, man. That's a gangster or something. But yeah, Seagal had a good stretch from, what was it, 98 to 93, and then sort of came back a bit with this, and then he has made, I think he's made more films in the last 20 years than he made in the his first successful 20 years. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hang on. He made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 films in 2016. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, it's a TV show. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, I'm giving up. It's 21 films in the past 10 years or more. And that include, well, actually, it's less than that because, yeah, he hasn't made a film in 4 years. I can't name a film of his after this exactly. Well, he's always famous for having three-word films: Hard to Kill, Above the Law, Under Siege. But his last one was Beyond the Law in 2019. But names I recognize. So I've seen. See which ones I've seen. Machete, but 2010, but doesn't really count. Against the Dark in 2009. That's where he was a samurai killing vampires, but he's not. Or he is. Technically he is, but he's barely in it. I think I saw Urban Justice 2007. Half Past Dead. That's, yeah. Then we're back to this. So Half Past Dead was one set in a prison. High-tech prison. But yeah, I remember who did that. So Morris Chestnut is technically the star of that. Ja Rule's in that. Someone called Corrupt. Claudia Christensen. I remember that's not being too bad, but see, it's written and directed by Don Michael Paul, who is still with us, and he made Harley Davidson and he wrote Harley Davidson the Marlboro Band. That's not bad. Oh, Death Race 4. That was bad. Scorpion King 4 or 5, and Jarhead. Somehow they made sequels to a serious film into a franchise of army films. But he's also an actor. So look, he's directed Tremors, Shrieker Island, which was that the last one? Bulletproof 2. If you've seen the original one with, was it Warren, one of the Wayans brothers and Adam Sandler, one of his first films. Tremors, Cold Day in Hell, Sniper, Kindergarten Cop 2 with Dolph Lundgren, Tremors 5, Sniper Legacy, Jarhead 2, Lake Placid, the final chapter, Half Past Dead. oh, sorry, there's topless ladies. Shit. Why didn't anyone tell me there was naked ladies riding Tom Arnold? William, get some ass to the screen just then. Hopefully I'm still with you. But yeah, and for some reason Tom Arnold is finding out all the information about him that the police can't tell him. I work with an I-team, a group of former PIs. So there are any Americans here. How many strip joints do you have per 100 meters? There's barely any in this country. Unless they're all hidden, but these seem to be quite in the open. I know. Mike, are you still there? How many strip joints you got within a mile of you? Well, too late. So yeah, police chief lady is out on a date with Michael Bay. It looks like. Although, how did he know where she is? He wanted to see me. Yeah, you think there's going to be something with this? He'll end up with this woman, but he doesn't. He has a kill because he jumps out of the car and for some reason, she gets smashed into the windscreen in a weird CGI close-up. But yeah, we're at the hour mark, and we'll just she used to work for internal affairs. Yet she can't spot that half the precinct dodgy. Well, her instincts tell her something's not quite right. But somehow it's... Hang on. If Bruce McGill is the bad guy, and he was in the precinct that Steven Seagal was in, why would he send Steven Seagal to work in the other precinct where he's doing dodgy stuff with all the crook cops? It's not your phone, Mike. But how many strip joints have you got near you? Yeah. For some reason, all the police are all jacked and can do martial arts, which will come in handy later. Yeah, see, look, within a mile, there's none. There's a couple. See, a couple in Liverpool city centre, which is a very big city. When everyone in these cop films, there seems to be a strip joint in every back garden. There might be a thing. Well, I think Bristol had a Hooters for about 6 months. It closed out before I got to go. I was only going for lunch. Something about chicken wings. Exactly. I don't know if it's the laws or something. Because casinos aren't really a big thing either, but two in Bristol, maybe. Now, bingo houses. How many Americans had bingo houses? There used to be 3 here. There's definitely 2. But I think just like the US, they're for old ladies. But I think it's some reason Hindus go to them. Right. I just realised there hasn't been much action in the last 20 minutes, if not longer. Let's say there was an action film, doesn't it? Let's see. It's an 18 certificate. I'm trying to think. There's a few squibs at the end. That's about it. But guarantees pulse-pounding thrills, says the Daily Star. And keyword for AOL is video and DVD. Yeah, what is the... I wonder if this has been reduced since. I know you just answered. I see your fucking comments. I see you there. Oh, and there's the bad guy. It's Michael J. White. I forgot. Every time I watch this, I forget he's the bad guy. Because it's Bruce McGill. Bill Duke's a good guy. I know you just answered, but you're behind. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was to convince the world he didn't exist. Yeah, exactly. Soho. You went to Soho in the 80s. There were strip joints everywhere. £20, 5 drink minimum or something stupid like that. But you go to Soho now, it's You won't find any. I think it was it. The strip. They used to have the big Paul strip show. Every other place was a strip joint, but yeah, nothing now. Yeah, the strip joints are gone. The mosques are going up. Which one makes more money? So yeah. Also, I'm trying to think. Yeah. So this time the drugs put on T-shirts or in T-shirts and as dust, and then heated, so it goes into the fabric, and then they reverse the process. What's this film called? Exit Wounds. Oh no, it's still a 18. I'm trying to think of why. There's not much. No one's really been killed yet. It might be just one of those things where they haven't re-registered the film. So on oh yeah, so there's a behind the scenes documentary, A Day on the Set with Anthony Anderson. DMX is Ain't No Sunshine music video. So Day on the Set is a 15 certificate. The music video somehow is a 12 certificate, so that might be worth watching. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, so here we go. I never pay attention to this bit. He claims the heroin was planted and the cops made the charges stick. So that's why his brother's in prison. But him himself, he's set for life financially. DMX's character is. He's a trust fund set up in his name for millions, but he can't touch it till he's 25. Ah, so yeah, I thought he had two brothers, but they're both the same. He's posing as the other brother. Oh yeah, I did hear about it. I used to love the Trocadero. It was either had a cinema, had arcades, and pretty much great place to visit. And then it, of course, everything closed down. Used to be the Sega Center, exactly. There you go. Used to have the Afterburner game, which was you could spin around in it in whatever they called. You could go upside down and everything for £1. But yeah, London's changing. It's a rant for you there. Oh, so of course, Steven Seagal's character lives on a houseboat on the river, and Tom Arnold was there with him a minute ago. And apparently, Tom Arnold told a story how so Seagal never got the lay of the land when he was on there. And when they stopped filming, he walked out of a door straight into the water. Got fished out. That is a nice Lamborghini. I don't think it's as nice as the ones in the old 80s ones, but I wouldn't say no. Oh, here we go. So it's just gotten knocked into a tractor and kidnapped. Yeah, I'm behind. There you go. And then so it's revealed it's the cops, and they're going to kill him. But then here we go. Yeah, some guy's going to inject him with something. So he uses 1 foot. Yeah, yeah. So he's handcuffed up, but he uses 1 foot to direct an injection into the driver. And then goes all over the shop, crashing. Some good practical stunts. But then He's crashing into everything, throwing everyone around him. Seagal's so strong, he's handcuffed up. He can still take on the big cop. Well, unfortunately, I think a stuntman died in this part of this sequence when they filmed the van crashing. A stuntman and his co-driver got killed. Well, I think the co-driver didn't die, but they had to reshoot the scene with a different setup after they'd learned their lesson. But yeah, somehow Seagal picks up a gun with his feet, flicks it in the air, and catches it in his hand. Oh, sorry. And then he shoots off and jumps out the back of a car that's sliding for miles on its roof. There you go, watch up. They did cut it because he catches it, but then why do they cut it? Unless he dropped it so many times. And then he dives out. And of course, the garbage truck pancakes it without even breaking. Oh, nowhere. Trying to see. Here we go. He sneaks attack him and punches him over the railing. A young man jumps over the railing, and then Steven Seagal is there blocking him and flipping him and fighting. They're playing slaps. Oh dear, this HD version's showing the stuntman too much. Like, yeah, because of the 4x3. Here it goes. Watch when he jumps. Yeah. Oh no. You can see it on the TV as well. Right. So is this a privately funded undercover unit? But Anthony Anderson is on it. So while he's showing off, so I'll be showing off these later. Trilogy box sets and videos on Rob's channel later in just under an hour. Once this film is finished. That lovely video editing keyboard, all coloured keys. Good evening. Crime never sleeps, as the horror cat dad says. Yes. Good evening, sir. Well, yeah, I can see how they've got these superimposed images now on these monitors. Is it? Yeah, very badly showing up. Yeah, it's Eva Mendes, so she comes and goes. So I think the horror cat dad is here, and he's just been showing off his new Prey figure he got today. Very nice. Oh, there we go. Oh, he shows him. Somehow, in 2001, he had the technology to hide a super HD camera. So they got all the evidence. Oh yeah, so there you go. If you remember camcorders back then, they weren't even that good, Carly. And you know, so, there you go. See, hello, Glam King. Thanks for joining us. Are you a fan of that version, or do you prefer the original? No, because yeah, I guess she. No, Ain't No Sunshine was in Notting Hill, the original version, wasn't it? A few years before this came out. A song by DMX, indeed. There are many songs by DMX in this, who I didn't know was a singer until many years after this. That's all right. It's a lovely collection. I'm very jealous. What's your address? And when are you out? As Professor Macabro says. So yeah, everyone's getting a physical release of Prey on, and then, or are they? Yes, I believe so. And Eka figures, not bad. It was a very good film. Hopefully, it'll lead to more good Predator films and a release of the original Shane Black cut. But I'm not going to hold my breath. Don't give him the keys to, was it the not the Lamborghini, the Hummer. I don't think a Hummer would actually fit down a British road. Because on our road, barely get a truck down. Because it's cars parked on both sides. There we go. So he's meeting up, top secret, top floor of the the car park in a yellow Humvee that takes up more than a space to see his police captain. She doesn't seem to pass on any information that would go to anyone else that could help. So once after she's dead, yeah, I guess now you're telling her everything. The three guys are on it, but he didn't bring any evidence with him. What proof do you have? Here you go. Oh, and then sees people sneaking around. Yep. Was it also you, Horror Cat Dad, that had that aliens, or was going to get the aliens replica gun? The Nerf one, was it? Where did I see that? That looked awesome. So yeah, shitty ass Range Rover. I mean, good old British vehicle versus a Ford sedan. So we've had the strip joint. Now we've got the car chase in a car park, multi-story car park. And for some reason, they're shooting a shotgun at you from miles away. And all they do is bust the headlights. Ah, there you go. He does have it. Ooh. How much is it? Because, yeah, it was proper, well, wasn't the right colours, but it was the right shape, and it still looked awesome in white. Oh, here we go. It's a pretty good stunt and reaction. But they would be dead or broken. Jumping from the first floor to the ground, and now a police chase. $100 US. Yeah, that's pricey. I wonder how much it cost to 3D print my own. But yeah, this is Steven Seagal shooting. And missing, because in every other film, you only need one shot per bad guy. Oh, there we go. So this is where... Oh yeah, she's not wearing a seatbelt, but... she's holding on to him as they turn a sharp corner. And then, where is it? This is where... Yeah, there goes. Face on the windscreen she gets. He jumps out. She smacks the windscreen. And then Oh yes, I forgot about this. We get Mr. a lookalike on his motorbike, and obviously on a trailer, but you can't blame him. Yeah, an obvious stuntman. Very obvious. Yeah. At least filming from the back, not the front. Yeah. Oh dear, this is. You don't notice as much when you're further away from the telly. Oh, he's popping wheelies on the back of a trailer. He's stormtrooper status by this one. He is. It's like hard to kill. It's bang, bang, bang. 3 guys dead. This one, it's I can't hit a car that's coming at me. Yeah, exactly. Just doing it again there. Technically, Exit Wounds is a great prison flick, and it's way better than Shawshank Redemption put together. Exit Wounds is a prison flick. Cradle to the Grave, isn't it? The next one. That's a prison flick. Hey, happy birthday, Joe. How are you? Wish you a happy birthday. There you go. Happy birthday. Everyone in the chat wish Joe a happy birthday. I say this film is enjoyable despite it not being good. That is very true. I saw it back in the cinema. It's been one of my favorites of Seagal's because it is quite entertaining, even though it's not good. But I think that's mainly because of Joel Silver's involvement. Oh, this bike stuntman is more obvious now I'm sitting in front of the TV. Oh well. So my Exit Wounds DVD is for rental and resale. Not. Here you go. Michael Myers is here. This guy knows what he's talking about. Half Past Dead was the prison one. Yeah, this one is. Oh, this is the guy. So the car goes under a ramp, takes off the roof, leaving Seagal. Leaving it easier for Seagal to jump over it. But somehow, and then the crash killed the guys. Oh, here we go. Phoning his mate for help. Yeah, this movie is good. That's not great, but it's good. So Joe watched Natty Knox last night with Daniel Harris. It's great. It was on Tubi, so if you want to catch it, I think it's only on YouTube and Amazon and Apple in the UK. Yes, my mate Dwight H. Little directed the movie. That is true. So, now we find out Isaiah Washington's got married with children, a baby, and probably another one on the way if it's going by cop film rules. But now he's hired to help. As long as they still own it, yeah. So yes, Mike, wishing you a happy birthday. What day is it? 22nd of September. So nice autumn birthday. So here we go. This is. Well, we're going to get to the big fight now. Apparently, there's some weird shenanigans going on in this film because Michael Walker, Jay White, and Seagal were supposed to have a big fight, and neither of them, practiced or prepared for it. They were just going to go whatever they felt like, and then there were I think it was the director and then other people said, when you fight Seagal at the end, don't hold back. It's the last thing we're filming, so it doesn't matter if he gets injured. It won't affect the rest of the film. So he was a bit suspicious about this because it looked like people were trying to get back at Seagal and having him hurt for real. But Michael J. White said he was he was very unsure about how the fight should go and then was holding back a lot in it. Some guy who was hiding in Bruce's closet after fooling around with his wife. Oop, dropped out for a second there. That is him, Bruce McGill. Yeah, that's another one. Time Cop was the one I was thinking of. But yeah, he is Bruce Willis's friend. He's a staple of most 90 films. How can you watch this movie? Hang on. It's available. Let's check. So here we go. This is Bruce McGill. Seagal bought his backup and has betrayed him. Exit wounds. It is. Well, that's Ireland. If you're in America, you can watch this streaming if you can't buy it. Oh no, I was just saying. Amazon, Apple, YouTube, Vudu, DirecTV. So there you go. Oops. Right. The Last Boy Scout is good. That is true. So kill him. Oh, yeah. Kill your mate for years who's just found out you're the bad guy. Is he going to do it? Nope. Someone's coming in. It's the cavalry. It's Bill Duke. And who's the other guy? Freeze! Yeah, no one does. People get. Oh, Anthony Andrews has taken a hit to the leg by shotgun, but he's all right. So, nope, it's getting away. I guess there's lots of scripts going off. Yeah, I can see why they probably. Oh, a headshot. I can see why. When this was on TV recently, they muted all the N words from DMX songs. Of all the things. 2 for 2. Yeah. Mac. So Bill Duke was in, what did I say, 4 Joel Silver films. Predator, Commando, this, and one more. I didn't know he was in Mandy. Oh, shot in the back. Who did he shoot in the back? Seagal? Oh, and then his partner shot him in the wrist. And the legs. I was going to check your vest. Didn't go through. Good news. Well, a bullet didn't stop him in. A sniper bullet didn't stop him in bloody Under Siege 2 the other night, but at least he did react to this one. So yeah, Predator, Commando, Action Jackson. That's the one. Oh, now his partner's been shot. Bill Duke's nodding towards the gas canister. That's going to be, yeah, there we go. See, thank you, Michael Myers. I should have just trusted you. Oh, thank you, Joe. Thank you. You're going to finish your Halloween 4 watch party sometime. It's coming up to the right season for it. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure gas canisters work like that, but who am I to say? Uh-oh. Now, Bruce McGill's in trouble. Of course, he takes a shot. Bill Duke misses, and then Bill Duke empties a shotgun into him. I'm sure that was legal. You're fired. Oh, all the jokes. Now, here's one I don't get. That is a very good reason. Yeah, blood scripts. They do make a hell of a difference to a film. I know it's a nuisance for the makers if they have to redress and redo them, but it's worth it for the look. Because if you look at Expendables. So yeah, you're always welcome in the chat, Joe, even if I can't get to all your comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, thank you, Professor. Ooh, pizza. Reese's Coke. A lot of stuff we don't get in this country. So yeah, he's got a shotgun. He puts his belt through the trigger, then throws it in the air, and then pulls it. So when it stops, it fires. And it's taken out 2 guys already. But not the third. So you have to fight the other guy. Take that, Nightbot. I don't have Nightbot anymore. His license was revoked. So yeah, they're fighting with them. Oh yeah, Michael J. White jumped in the air, spinning, and then lands, and then the whole samurai sword thing. But they're using cutters. Oh, and then DMX is in Avatar now because he's got blue powder all over his face and can't see. Oh, that's coming up. I'm ahead of you. Joe stabbed the like button. Yeah, what pizza? Meat Lovers Pizza. Oh, nice. Yeah. If anyone's having Aldi's low budget microwave pizza, I'm real fifth people. We have no Walmart. Do we have Walmart? Walmart bought Asda, which was, and then tried to make it into Walmart, but it didn't work. So I think they sold Asda back. Don't take my video of the evil AI away from me. Sorry, yeah. You tell that AI bastard. And then we get the usual. So yeah. Escape by helicopter by the rope ladder, which always works out so well for everyone. And then Seagal's stopping the plane, stopping the helicopter by Matrix style, holding it and skidding along and stopping the helicopter taking off somehow. But he does get it hooked on a. Well, I don't like this bit because he lifts him up and hits his. So stabs him in the leg first, lifts him up, hits him to the release of the fire extinguisher, and then that clears his face so he can fight now. Professor in the house. That is true. Hello, Professor. Back again. This really was his last decent film before it went south. Yes, that is true. I don't mind what was I just said. Cradle to the grave or whatever. No, that's Jet Li, isn't it? Oh, yep. Skewered. That's a pretty good effect. It looks. He falls flat from the side angle and you see it go up and through him and it looks like it actually is. And then DMX is about to be skewered on a wall of sharp objects, but right on the neck. Oh, that's good. Yeah, don't have Walmart in the UK. Yeah, they tried, but it didn't work. His belly went south. Yeah, he lost a lot of weight for this film, and then, as we can tell, age catches up on the best of us. Nightbot got cancelled. He did. He was very rude, interrupting everyone. Talk to me. I haven't seen Talk to Me yet. His glimmer powers. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, and then we get this bit. So Tom Arnold turns up because he's some sort of TV person. I got shot 16 times. The cop shot me. Yeah. Saw. I'm in no rush for Saw X or Talk to Me. If Talk to Me's an A24 film, then pass. Remember way back when, in the olden days of yore, when Steven Seagal gave a damn about his movies? Yeah, The Patriot. Yeah, he thought that was going to be a big hit. I only know that film existed because of the Cinema Snob did an episode of it during lockdown. Because, yeah. And Fiber Down Below, I don't remember. Every time I think of that, I don't remember what's it about. But then, yeah, there you go. The Patriot was Oscar contender compared to some of his later directed videos. Yeah, that's filmed completely, like you say, compared to straight to DVD stuff he's doing now. It's a pretty good film. Even On Deadly Grounds is a pretty good film. Yeah, it's a pass for Saw X for the horror cat. Hang on, the horror cat dad doesn't want to watch it. Well, first of all, the eye trauma I don't like, so there's that. Hang on, this is wrapping up early. Oh no. 133. It's been 30 days since I've been pinched, punched, scalded, or stabbed. There's still a few minutes left. Favorite movies of all time? Well, yeah, it's like right, Mike says Halloween 1. Yeah, same. Halloween. This is Halloween. What are we doing? Oh, I say that, but next month's film is Halloween Resurrection. We've done. Although I am doing Halloween 3 with was it Mike? Next month, so there's that on its 41st anniversary. So, see, how come they got them sitting in those chairs that have the desk built into them, a little desk for you, but we never have those in this country. There we go, it's finished, but it isn't, because then we get like 10 minutes of Anthony Anderson and Tom Arnold doing their shtick. If only the world would have listened to Seagal's epic speech on Deadly Ground, what paradise the earth would be today. Exactly. Green power all the way. It'd have already been done, so we wouldn't have to worry about it. I think he had all the answers, but no one. Yes, why would Halloween 4 and 5 be your favorites? Yeah. So yeah, we got. So you got these two talking about marijuana, their dad, his dad, and he's 48. And then they're talking about nipples. Hey, Gregor. Just in time for the end. But welcome anyway. No clue, Joe. Yeah. Who can guess why? Yeah. But yes, Halloween 5 is... yeah. I can't reach it right now. I have my selection of 90s horror videos up for a video I'll be doing. So I can't show off my Halloween ones. Show off. I can show off Hellbound. Is that 90s? Can't read. I think that was 80s. It's in the wrong pile. It's supposed to be Hellraiser 3. Right, where are we at? This is finishing, thank God. Another one about masturbating and talent salons and... Oh, it finished earlier than expected. Oh, like I said. Yes. All you 11 watching. Where were you in the first hour? And I needed help. Oh, Joe's birthday's going good. I'm guessing it's afternoon for him. So now, here we go, the cast list. Hellbound is his favorite. Yeah. 3 is the most entertaining one, but yeah, 2 is the best one. Oh, Joe's going to check out Hellraiser. Hang on. Let's go through the who's cast list here, see if we see it. The Thugs, Simon Tiger Twins Kim and James Tiger Twins Kim. SWAT guys, don't recognize. Stormy Strippers. Stunt coordinator. Stunts, here we go. Lots of stunt people, that's nice. I'm trying to see if I know any. No. Nothing shooting out at my name-wise, but at least 30 of them on there. Dismayed that to have missed Hellraiser 1 2 when they played at Odeon recently. Yeah, but the first one does look good. Yeah. Just filmed in the UK. Yeah, 3 is fun schlock. That is true. Who can forget? Was it CD Man? Well, I think because it says gut-wrenchingly imaginative special effects, truly shocking and new to the world. Better than the first 2 horror movies in the Hellraiser series. That's the Daily Mirror. Great entertainment for those who love being frightened out of their skin. I see what they did there. Today magazine. So I'm going to be going through all these. A video of doing this. Right, Return of the Living Dead. Part 3. Want to talk about the actual ones that were made in the 90s. Ain't like it free, so I'm going to have to research them because I think that's a 2002 one. I think so. It goes into the 2000s spot. Right. So, assistants 2. Caterer is Capers Catering by Davids. Police consultant. Street fight consultant. Yes, someone unfortunately did pass away on this one. I think might mention him right at the end. I don't remember seeing it. Yeah, but it did died in one of the car stunts. Did Seagal pioneer the post-credits scene trope that Marvel ripped off? That's Seagal, what an innovator, singer, actor, producer, energy drink maker, and reality show host. The man's done it all. So yeah, off the chain daddy. That's drag on. But yeah, for some reason none of his songs are in this. So the producers want to thank Toronto, Calgary, Ontario. Nice, Joe. First 3 and the remake are best. Yeah, the remake wasn't bad. Too long, but good. No worries. She's very friendly to everyone, so I'm sure she'll be welcome. Halloween 5 Kermit Kill is fun. I think a memory of Chris Lamont. There we go. Right at the end there. I think, what's this? Ooh, fancy. Yeah. Do a stream on that, Mike, explaining where Michael was for a year and what he was doing. Tina is not my favorite. Jamie is my favorite, yes. Right, there we go. That is Exit Wounds. One more film of Seagal to come. Let's get rid of that now. Luckily, that wasn't affected. We're just having me on the screen. CD man and cameraman. Yeah, that was a good one. Very inventive. Thought so. Yeah. Yes. Hate Rachel that was a bigger mistake. Rachel getting killed off in Halloween 5. Very bad decision. Oh, look what's coming now. Now that everything's finished. The man that was, I can't do the poker night. I'm working. I'd rather work than win money. Everything in Halloween 5, yeah. Poor Donald Pleasance. It's my birthday, yes. Everyone wish Joe a happy birthday. Oh, yes. Because that's how it ended Halloween 4. She was the killer. That's the story they wanted to go with. Oh, he does agree with that. There you go. Happy birthday, Joe. Lightning Bolt, the Seagal String Champions. See, I didn't know that existed until recently. The last few years or something. Because I don't think I ever made it to the UK. Got nothing but bloody Prime going around here. Right. Better late than never, Dave. Yes. Although not necessarily, because we're wrapping up in this in a few minutes and then going on to Rob's channel for show some trilogy tapes. Thank you, Joe. I want a 10-minute deep dive of the cake scene in Under Siege, please. Oh, yes. It's slow motion in 4K. That's coming up on Saturday. So, yeah, I watched that yesterday in preparation. So, well, thank you. Very kind of you. So, Professor's happy birthday. Name Gareth Packham. Special subject. End credits of Steven Seagal movies. You never know. It might come in useful. Master of the 80s. Hello. How are you? Good to see you. I'll be there, good sir. Thank you. See, I don't know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's, only because my son's been watching YouTubes of the game that I found out that it exists. But I do know there is a film coming out. I don't know when. So what? Oh, it's Friday night, isn't it? Worst part of film, hands down. Whoa! Part 3 film, hands down. Hang on. Oh no, you're all right. It's Warlock 2 I have. Poor Julian Sands. Hopefully he'll rest in peace. Or it'll go in pieces. Now, I need to check out Master of the 80s because he's done Cutthroat Island video or review of the Blu-ray because I didn't know that was coming out. But they need to make their money back. If Vernon Wells does come in, ask him about the perfect weapon, one of Seagal's weirder DVDs. Is he in there? Because yeah, hopefully October 5th at 10 p.m. Vernon Wells will be on with the director of the film promoting what's it called, Island in the Stars. So it's like a pirate film in space. But that's coming up. Just trying to lock down a right day they both can make it. And it seems to be no information yet. But is Vernon? How can he be in a? What's it called? The Perfect Weapon. I was going to say Perfect Weapon. That's Jeff Speakman. Yeah, there he is. Oh, there he goes. Oh, Richard Tyson's in Perfect Weapons as well. Oh dear. Oh, Richard Tyson. Oh, there's Vernon Wells and Johnny Messner. I fancy watching. Was it? Oh, maybe not. 2.9. In the not too distant future, society is controlled by a powerful. Oh dear. And glasses, moustache, and goatee. Dolph Lundgren was going to play Condor, but it fell through. She'll certainly. Oh, the Five Nights at Freddy's is October 27th. There's that. Okay, Nick Cage already did Five Nights at Freddy's, and that was all I needed. That, yeah, I know. But yeah, he should have talked in that. He should have been all cast of Troy in that one. Let's see, best film yet for Seagal and the last of the Warner releases. Yes, that is true. They ditched him like a. Because even Joel Silver couldn't save it. It's a good film, well made, but he must have burnt a lot of bridges making that one. Then he signed a contract with Sony full time until 2008 with The Foreigner, which went straight to DVD. Thank you, Glam Kim. Yes, I did see that. Yeah, 3 doesn't exist to me. Only the first 3. Rest in peace, Sands. Yeah. True. Julian Sands. Oh yeah. No, I must admit, I've never seen Boxing Helena, which is a shame because I do like. Damn, what was her name from Twin Peaks in that? I do like her, but seeing her without arms and legs. All right, take care. Have a happy birthday, Joe. And a good weekend. How about birthday? The Perfect Weapon is like Blade Runner with a 25p budget. It's piquing my interest. It's only making it sound better. See, when it says The Foreigner, I always think, oh, is that the Jackie Chan one or is that the other one? But no, there's a Steven Seagal one. It's only blues music. Does he write the music in it? Because what's it called? I can't spell. Foreigner. Jackie Chan. I can't spell. It's funny, it's not even coming up in the list. There it is. Steven Seagal. A freelance agent must transport a package for a mysterious employer, leading him into a web of betrayal and deceit. Who's in that then? No one I know. No? Don't think I recognize anyone in that one. Stevens' voice is occasionally dubbed over. Fans believe it was someone else, but it's actually Seagal himself, passively aggressively changing his voice because he was mad. He had to do it over. Yes, Blade Runner. Who doesn't like Blade Runner done on a budget? Which is, yeah, we are doing some Blade Runner stuff in November. Oh, there's a Fight Club Seagal film. Right, I'm going to hold up the stream until we find out which film that is. So until we find out, I'll just say, yeah. So in 15 minutes on Rob's Vintage Video, we're going to be doing trilogies, VHS tapes. So some of that. So you're going to see my favorite. Because there's only 3 films in the Indiana Jones series. So look at that. Cardboard boxes. I know you're impressed at that. So, but I'm not going anywhere until I find out what film that is. That's a Steven Seagal Fight Club. So I'm going to sit in silence. Oh. The most famous person in far apart from Steven is the guy who played a pimp in Kiss the Dragon. Okay. Amen, sir. Thank you. Indeed. Fine, you call my bluff. I've got to go. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining me tonight. Code of Honor, right? There we go. Looking that up. One where there's FBI in the hunting cell. He might actually think he's Seagal. Gonna drive me nuts. I remember. It's all right. Hang on. Code of Honor. Let me. Code. Where's Code of Honor? Is it the name of another film as well? You spelled honor wrong, Michael. Although it's correct for the spelling of the Seagal film. When his family is murdered, a special ops operative turns vigilante. Can his former protege, now an FBI agent, stop him before the mobsters and police goes in? It's not bad. It's got 4.1. It's the first 4 I've seen all these director videos. Oh, Craig Schaefer's in it. James Russo. Lewis Mandel, not the other one. Let's have a look. Yeah. Is that the one? Steven Seagal's character does not speak until 48 minutes into the film. Has a Fight Club-like ending. Spoilers. So, there you go. Professor will be sleeping tonight. Well, there we go. So, yes. I really must go. I'm out of booze. Thank you. Hit the likes on the way out. See you at Rob Stream. Yes, see you over there, Horrorcat. And Professor and Michael, maybe. So, yes, thanks for Michael, Joe, Horrorcat Dad, Professor Macabro, Mike, Glam King. Who else was here? Master of the 80s. Savage Zombie Reviews for strolling in late. Oh, it's a Twitch stream. So, with that being said, I will see you tomorrow as well, hopefully, for Under Siege for some Erica Leniak. Thanks, Michael. Stay in touch. Take care all. That's very nice, Professor. See you later. I gotta go. Got a date with a ghost.